Hey guys, this is the Tana Tarot Pick a Card Love Reading channel, and this is my second Pick a Card Love Reading for this channel in the new format. I used to do 12 Zodiac love readings a week, but that was not working. I wasn't getting any views whatsoever. The channel was growing a little bit. I was getting subscribers, but I think mainly from shorts, because I started doing shorts as well. So I have changed the format because, of course, I wasn't happy creating those videos and no one was watching, so it kind of started a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I wasn't happy doing them. I love doing pick-a-cards, so I'm doing love readings in the pick-a-card format, and I hope you stay with me. The one I did last week was pretty awesome. I loved it, and I thought some wonderful messages came through, and I feel good about this one as well. So I hope you stick with me. The topic for today, the pick-a-card reading today, is going to be what is coming next in love. So is it a person? Is it an insight, an epiphany? Oops. When? I don't know. Maybe we can get timings, like is it coming soon? Is it something that you have to work for and it'll be 6 months or something? We'll try and get all the questions answered. But the topic of the reading is, the energy of the reading is, what is coming next in love? Now, we have 3 cards here that are representing the 3 different readings. The first card is letting go. It doesn't need to be of a person or a relationship, although it can be. It can be of a way of thinking, a way of being. The second card for the second reading is transformation. And the third card for the third reading is optimism. So go ahead, let your intuition guide you and pick which reading you're interested in, group 1, group 2, or group 3, and I will see you at your reading. Group number 1. This is the Tana Tarot Pick a Card Love Reading channel, and this is group 1, and you use this card to help you choose this first reading, reading number 1, and this card is letting go. Let's start with this. Let me look this bad boy up in the book. They always seem, self-explanatory, but there's so much more intention behind the pictures, and I do love to continue to come to the books because who can memorize all this, right? Okay, I found the right area. And here we go. Okay, it's about releasing attachment. Okay, so a woman releases powerful dogs that have been dragging her along. The dogs have been pulling her in different directions and holding her back from the inviting options that she has longed to experience. In order to enter these enticing adventures, she is choosing to free herself from these old impediments. Okay, number 1, I don't like that she's letting them go because they could get run over, but whatever. And you have the power to free yourself as well. There's something in your life that you are ready to let go of. It could be an old job, a location, or even a relationship that doesn't suit you anymore. And whether or not there's an external situation that you need to release, there is likely to be an internal pattern that must be shed in order to achieve the happiness and the outcomes you desire. Look within. Are you plagued by a critical or worrisome thought pattern, an unhealthy or even addictive behavior? If so, you need to know that you're engaged in some major self-sabotaging energy, but this is a vibration that you can change. It's time to muster up the discipline you need to let go. Free yourself from the inner and outer beasts that have been dragging you down, and open your life to the unencumbered destiny that you deserve. Let me clean my glasses. I'm serious, they're smudgy. Okay, so letting go. And one point that the book made that I really, really like is that oftentimes if we are in relationships that are not in our best interests and don't serve our higher good, it's because of some internal blockage or negative self-belief that we have. Very rarely do we have any outside situations that exist without some type of inside cause. And so I really like that the book did recognize that. So let's say, you know, we pull the cards and we see, yeah, you need to let a relationship go. Well, why were you in the relationship? How long were you in the relationship? What did you allow in the relationship? And if you need to let the relationship go, what inner beliefs did you have that allowed you to be in this situation for however long you were in it that we need to work on as well, perhaps? So let's see. Let's see what messages we get. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Okay. I don't know if it is a person or an internal belief yet, group number one, but I do see the need to let something go. Okay. With the Seven of Pentacles, we see that you have been working on something. Look at the look on this person's face. It's kind of like, like stuff is growing, but what's growing, and is it enough? With the Seven of Pentacles, I see that you planted seeds, you worked on something, you know, put energy and effort into it. Could this be the relationship? Could this be that you're not getting back your fair return on what you have put into it? Are you not getting back the time, the respect, the love, the energy that you have put into it? Or could this just be you working on yourself? I do see the need for letting go, but I'm thinking maybe you already did let go. We have the Nine of Swords, up at night, anxiety, worry, fear, negative self-beliefs. What if? And also, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve. Ten of Swords, done. I want you to see the cycle, okay? If you believe that you are not good enough and you don't deserve and you're not worthy, if you believe that and you treat yourself that way and you allow others to treat you that way, don't you see this self, the perpetuating cycle that you've created? How could someone come in and love you and treat you well when, number one, you don't love yourself or treat yourself well? And if someone did come in and try, you'd probably mess that up because you have a self-fulfilling prophecy of self-sabotage. You can't have anything good. You won't allow it. But finally you're done. I think you see and you're done. Group number one. So whether this is you working on the relationship and realizing that it's no good and you're done, this Eight of Wands is change. Change is a coming. So whether it goes like this and change is a coming and you're going to start working on yourself, or whether you're working on the relationship and you realize, no bueno, you're not going to do it anymore, change is a coming. So I don't know if this is the relationship with someone or your relationship with love and relationships, but you are letting it go. And it's happening soon. because the Eight of Wands happens fast. I would say that this could be your last relationship that you were in. You realized your patterns, you realized your self-sabotaging actions that you were taking, you realized your self-fulfilling prophecy of, if you don't believe you're worthy, then you're not. If you don't believe you're lovable, then you're not. If you don't believe you deserve, then you don't. And that's the law of attraction. That's what you're attracting in. You're manifesting. You're manifesting shit, frankly. And you realize that. And you're like, you know what? I'm changing this now. I am worthy. I do deserve. I'm going to start manifesting good. I'm going to start manifesting love. I'm going to start loving myself. I know I'm deserving. I know I'm worthy. Once you start telling yourself that and you start believing it, that's the energy that you put out in the world. That's what starts coming back in. You become the Empress. You wouldn't accept anything less. So, we're not sure if this is a relationship that you're leaving now, or if you've already left a relationship and this is you leaving the crappy relationship with yourself. Either way, new day, new way. The times, they are a-changing. We have flexible. Let's see what that is about. Card number 19. What is happening in love? Woo! Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Wow. Okay. Let's see. So, giving up your attachment to being right or to doing things the same way. We can see here that you are really giving up your attachment to the old way. You've seen that it has not served you well, and you are giving it up. And I want to believe that the Seven of Pentacles is you working on a new way. But I see this happening already or happening soon. The being flexible is about giving up that old way, but it's also about being open to something new. And you know what? Your old type did not really serve you very well up here, did they? No. And so this is saying being flexible and open to a new type. Let's see what's coming in. We have a Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Okay. I see being flexible here to a new way. Yes. What I'm seeing is, with the Five of Cups, letting go all of the grief, the loss, the BS from above. You see the person here, they're keeping a bowl of brightly colored, wonderful emotions next to them because they experienced good things as well. But for the loss, the grief, the sadness, all the ucky stuff, they're taking a bowl and they're dumping it, all of these negative emotions, into the pit. But look at the person, their foot is in the bowl. They've got their foot in it. That means they're working through the emotions. They're dealing with them. They're feeling them. They're identifying them. They're working with them. They're working through them. They're acknowledging them. But at the end, they're dumping the old negative energy. So that is the work With the Seven of Pentacles, that is the work that you'll be doing. The Seven of Cups to me is screaming the challenges that you'll have going the new way. It's really cute and kind of funny, but I know you'll be fine. I'm not laughing at you. It's like you're like a kid. The old way is gone. New day, new way. With the Seven of Cups, there's some that are ucky. They have snakes coming out, but there's some that are good. Some have treasure under them. You're going to have to take a minute. You may be confused. The path will be challenging. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It's about like growth and work and decisions and patience. Okay? So you have new things to choose. A new way to go. Okay? It can be confusing. You'll have choices to make. The cool part is when you're creating this new life. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I have a feeling that you had a tendency to jump into things quickly. You may have had a kind of messed up attachment style. Like you may have latched onto people too quickly. You may have felt incomplete being alone. You may have had to have been in a relationship. Or you may have latched on before you even really knew someone. You know, whatever. For whatever reasons. But I see you going a new way. Slow and steady. Solid. Building a firm foundation. You know, I think that someone new is coming in. And I believe that it could be an earth sign. And that would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I think that would be a really good thing for you. Because the energy of the Ace of Pentacles is something solid, stable, secure, but slow. You take your time. You figure out what it is before you commit to it. Okay? And so with the flexible, it said something's going to come in that's way different that you're not used to. And I have the feeling it might be this Knight of Pentacles. I do see someone coming in, offering you something small and slow and steady. And it's something that you're not used to. And you may be like, no, you may be more attracted to fast and flashy. But what did the flexible card say? Be open to something that is really different. Let's look at our third card. We have balance. Yes. I don't want to cover stuff up, but we're going to have to. With balance, I'm hearing you need to find a way to honor yourself and insist that others honor you. In order to move forward. You're going to have to find a balance in knowing when to give. Like, I have a feeling that you may have been like an over-giver. Like you may have felt like you had to, I say sell yourself, but I don't mean that in like the oldest profession of the world. I mean it more like in prove yourself, like I am worthy, I am lovable, and like you chase people and you feel like you need to prove yourself and sell yourself. You don't need to do that anymore. It's okay to love and to be giving, but not to give yourself away and to have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Okay? You are, by the fact that you are a human being with a heart and a soul and and a mind and a body, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity and honor. And you are learning that about yourself, and that is what you deserve from others. So it'll be a challenge for you to find the balance in between how much is okay to give, how much is okay to, it will be a challenge for you to learn how to receive. Because you've always just been a giver, you feel like you need to give, you need to prove. Yes, you'll have to find balance in many different areas in relationships. But I do see someone coming in who's going to have patience and love. They're going to be there for you while you work through this, letting go of these negative emotions, working through these negative self-beliefs. They're going to be there for you. Yes. We have the King of Pentacles. It's going to be someone mature, loving. We have the Magician. You guys are going to be able to manifest something beautiful together. You're going to recognize your truth and the truth of this relationship with the Knight of Swords. You guys are going to have great communication. Your truth and your authenticity is going to shine through. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you are really, this work that you are doing, group number one, is going to make you come to the, you're going to have, and I don't mean things like money and stuff, although you will have that, but you're going to come to the table as a whole person. Okay? And I see your person coming in as the Knight of Pentacles and then growing with you into the King of Pentacles. You guys are going to really just manifest the hell out of a relationship. I see new love for you. I see you having gone through a lot. I see you having been hurt, but I see you having grown from that. And I see you building yourself up. Nine of Pentacles is about self-sufficiency. You know that you can take care of yourself, but you want to be in a relationship. You don't need to be in a relationship. You can take care of yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. You are authentic. You know your truth. But when this person comes in, and it's either an earth sign or someone with strong earth placements or just that strong earthy salt of the earth energy, this is your person. I'm going to go ahead and throw the astro dice so we can see what signs come up. We have Pisces twice. Watch no earth signs show up. Cancer and Leo. And Pisces and Taurus. Could be a Taurus. But I think we had Pisces 3 times. So I see some strong water placement. And we did get a Taurus, which is an earth sign. So it definitely could be a Taurus. What I want to do for you, in case this person is on their way in, I want you to be able to recognize them. Let's pull, didn't mean for that many. Let's pull a few letters. We have N, L, I, N, we have 2 N's, E, U, R, another N, C, another I, we have 2 I's, D, 2 D's, Didi, and Y. please go ahead and take a screenshot of those. Try and see if you can see your initials for like confirmation, their initials. Take a screenshot in case you meet someone. You can be like, oh my God, I met a... trying to come up with a quick name here. Not Nancy, N-I-C-E. I met a real nice person. I could be here all day if I try and make words, so I'm not even going to go there. But you may meet someone with, you know, initials DD. And you may be like, oh my God, that was Tana Tarot's reading. Trying to come up with a couple of signs, but I didn't want to look. Okay, we have a butterfly, which is transformation, or it could mean something to you. Elephant, longevity, memory, dependable. Another butterfly could really mean something to you. I do see a huge transformation here. We have a fish, which is Pisces, and you did have Pisces show up twice. Follow your heart, advice from spirit. We have Sagittarius and Libra, so an air and a fire sign. And then we have 3 keys. Wow. Do keys mean something to you? I always think of key to your heart. This is a love reading. I want to give you one last message here. I'm going to give you spirit numbers and message. Group number 1. So you do have a new person coming in. We had Pisces show up 3 times. Well, twice, and then the fish here. We have Sagittarius and Libra, but I have strong earth energy here. Or the person is just the salt of the earth. You know, stable, secure, slower moving, which in this instance is really good. 666. And this is not the sign of the devil. 6 is about harmony, balance, and love. So this is the sign to leave behind doubt. Release and heal for greater things to come. And that could not be more clear. Release all of this negativity and heal, because you do have good things coming in. Work on letting go of the old and the bad. Be flexible for the new, because it can be confusing to you. And then in the future, continue to try and just find balance. I just see this as being really, really new to you. But you're going to be fine. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be better than you've ever had it. Okay. This is what I have for you, Group 1. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Group number 2. Welcome. You are group number 2. This is the Tana Tarot Pick a Card Love Reading channel. And this is group number 2 for the... pick a card reading, what is happening next in love. Okay, you know, we'll see if we can see activities, events, get some timing. So for reading number 1, I saw someone coming in like right away. I did see the person going through a lot, but I think that was maybe historical, but I did see someone coming in right away. So let's see what we can find out for you. So group number 2, transformation. That is a cycle, and it's near the end. Let me find that for you. Let us look and see what the message is. Transformation is pretty self-explanatory, but let's see how it relates here. This fortuitous card, so it's a good card, reveals a time of great inner and possibly outer transition. You are now at a place where you are capable of transforming your old life into something brand new. Unhealthy patterns of thought and behavior are now ready to shift into the much higher resonance of peaceful, non-judgmental energy. For some people, this is no less than an opportunity to reinvent themselves. As a result, this card is putting you on notice that you are a powerful manifester. Your inner changes will now reap phenomenal results in the near and distant future. So spend some time going inward, consciously choose optimism, trust, and self-love. As you make these changes, you will see your outer life transform as well. Perhaps a new relationship or a bigger and better career move is on the horizon. Visualize these great outer results as you continue to work on your inner transition of consciousness and vibration. When you do, you will find this cycle moving on to one of great expansion. This is wonderful because a lot of times, group number 2, when I do these readings, I find people, you know, in the muck, in the thick of it, and that's fine. And I love to get in there in the muck with them and help them see maybe some self-sabotaging beliefs or patterns that they have and help them work through them. Always have, always will. But it appears to me that you have already been doing some work. You've been growing, and as a result, I see some good things coming in. Now, the cards may reflect, you know, some of the past or show some of the growth that we're still going through. I don't believe anyone is ever totally healed, like 100%. And, or if they are, stuff still pops up that they have to deal with, I would imagine. But you know what I mean? So let's see where you are on your journey and what is going to be happening next for you in love as you go through this beautiful transformation. But this card is fortuitous, it is good, and it means that good things are coming in. So let's see what we have. We have the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, the World. Hold on, let me hide the boobies. The World and the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. Yes. I do see a little work here with the Two of Swords. I see that maybe you were blocked, you weren't able to see something, or you weren't wanting to see something. But with the rest of the cards, I see that you have worked through this blockage. Okay, maybe it was a block to love. Maybe this card is showing us, yes, you did have some self-love issues. Maybe you didn't believe you deserved, whatever. But looking at the rest of these cards, it's totally clear to me that you have worked through this blockage at least. I see love coming in with the Two of Cups. I see it's mature love. This is energy with the King of Cups of mature love. This is you having worked through issues, having come to love yourself and being ready to, you know, love someone else. You've dealt with a lot of the negative, you know, the hurt, the pain, the loss, the grief. You've worked through it. You've dealt with it. Will feelings still come up? Yes, but you've worked through it. There's not much more anger or sadness or loss. You've worked through it. And so you're coming into this with mature emotions, and the person that's coming in for you is coming into it with mature emotions. There is an offer coming in. This offer of love is so big and so beautiful. It's an accomplishment. All of this work that you have done, group number 2, is an accomplishment. And entering into this new relationship is the beginning of a whole new phase. Kind of beautiful. Kind of amazing. It shows the work that you have done. Lovely. I am so pleased. We have Observer. These cards will not lay flat. Observer, card number 49. Let's look that one up. 48, 49. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. What this is telling me is this is a skill that you have learned. Okay? And this is something that is going to benefit you in this next relationship. You have learned that we all see and hear things through a filter. Say you're in a healthy relationship and you're a healthy person, and someone says, you look beautiful in that outfit. And you're healthy, they're healthy, everything's healthy, and you're like, thank you. Say you're in a relationship that's not so healthy. You have a lot of self-doubts. You don't feel good about yourself. You don't trust your partner. You think, how could they like me? When you don't like yourself, but you don't even know that, right? But you're like, how can they? No, they don't. They're up to something. And so they say, you look very nice in that. And in your head, you're like, what, did I look shitty yesterday? Why are they saying that? What do they want? You see what I'm saying? So there's filters. And you know this. You know that there's filters. And you're in a new positive place where you're looking through things through a positive, hopeful, optimistic filter. And so now you are an observer. You're not a reactor. You don't automatically react to things. You don't look at things through your own personal filter all the time. Or when you do, you take a moment, you're like, wait a minute, I was just looking at that through a filter. You're an observer. You're a more mature, you have more mature reactions and processes. And you see what I'm saying? You have a more mature outlook. And mature is a word I use. It means many things. It means something learned through experience, something learned from pain, and something learned from doing it wrong the first time. Okay? So, I love it. Let's see what else we get. We get strength, 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Yes. Okay. So what's happening next in love? You are graduating, honey. Okay? Through this persevering and this work and this willingness to commune with others, work with others, understand others, in your dealings with others, you are becoming the High Priestess. You're trusting your intuition. Okay, you are in touch with the higher realms is what is coming into my head, but you know that instead of looking at things through unhealthy filters, you can now trust your inner voice. Where before you couldn't trust your inner voice because your inner voice was an unhealthy, fearful filter. Okay, but it's not anymore. You've graduated. You know that you can trust your inner voice. And as a result, you are showing up, group number 2, as the Empress. So what's happening next in love? You are ready. When this offer comes, you don't have to chase. You don't have to do anything. You just sit back and receive in your beautiful, abundant, gracious, manifesting energy. You manifest just by being. It's beautiful. Wow. with transformation, observer, and spiritual awakening, I really do see you going through a major transformation, a major spiritual, emotional glow up. Okay? So we have spiritual awakening, card number 29. Now this book is so deep and it has pages, but I'm just going to paraphrase and get a couple of high points. Okay, this is about the crown chakra. You pulled this card into reality today, as it is a powerful time of spiritual awakening. You're being asked to let go of anything that is stopping you from experiencing this deep connection. Your awareness is expanding and your connection to the wisdom of the universe is stronger than ever. Okay, your vibration and energy is moving at a more refined state of being. Okay, this can mark a time of great change. Things will be restructured and a whole new understanding is birthed within you. All good things take time, so be patient. This card can also indicate that the question you are asking or requiring clarity on has a big connection to your spiritual growth. And so the question that we asked is, what is happening next in love? And the answer is, it's going to be freaking beautiful, because you are so much not stuck in the muck of the 3D now. You are on a much higher plane. Your vibration has risen. You're more coming from a place of love. Love for yourself, love for others. And to open yourself back up to a 3D love situation, it's just going to be an amazing journey. It is. But you're ready. Let's see what we have. Yes, you're ready to put down, when I said 3D, you're ready to put down the old way, the old toiling way, okay? We got the King of Cups again, the mature, loving King of Cups, Empress, Priestess. The old, you're putting down the old ways. The Ace of Pentacles, a whole new start in manifesting. And the Three of Pentacles. I tell you, this person that's coming in is starting a whole new way with the world. You're going to start building something slow. I see you guys connecting and starting something together. And whether this Three of Pentacles is just like your family, or whether it is you start some type of company together, or, you know, side thing, entrepreneurial side thing. I don't know what it is, but I see you guys really coming together and starting something beautiful together. You know what? I forgot to do the dice. Let me do that because I always forget. Let's see, who is this person coming in? We have the King of Cups twice. It could be a water sign. Let's see. We have Aquarius twice. That's air. We have Aries and Taurus. Taurus and Virgo. So we have Taurus twice and Aquarius twice. So who knows? That's earth and air. We have CWA. Oops. Sorry, Buddha. CWAGE. You know, with this Three of Pentacles, it could be a whole new opportunity at your job as well with this new you. This blank is wild card. You can make it anything you want. And that's fine. Because if this like almost spells someone's name, but you need one more letter, hey, it's magic. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Okay, what is this? What the heck? It is so cute. I would say it looks like Hello Kitty, but it looks like a little duck. We've got the butterfly. Yes. Transformation like crazy. We've got Libra. We've got a music symbol. One of you may be into music, or both of you. We've got a fish for Pisces. We've got a cat. You may be cat people. Wow, another music symbol. And I don't get these all the time, okay? So music is important here. You could be a musician. They could be a musician. You guys could just love music. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. We've got a crown. We've got 2 King of Cups. This person, you could call each other queen or king or, you know, whatever. We've got the turtle, solid, stable. We've got the seahorse right next to Pisces. Could be a water sign. And, oh, you know, I'm taking that one out. I don't even know what it means. And then we've got, it's a Shakespeare quote. And then we've got dream. So let me do one last thing for you. Let me pull some angel numbers, group number 2. So you have new love coming in, obviously, with the 2 of Cups. We've got King of Cups twice. You are being depicted as the Empress and the High Priestess and the King of Cups. So talk about love and abundance and intuition and, come on. 2020. Now, it was a bad year, but it's 2020, and it's a sign of peace within. And the message is, keep calm as you transition into a new life, which that's exactly what you're doing. It's amazing. And I'm telling you, I see you already well on your way. I think this has been happening, but you're going to new heights, and this is just amazing. So this is what I have for you, group number 2. Congratulations. Keep it up. That's all I can say. If this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Group number 3. Welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Pick a Card Love Reading channel. I have a regular Pick a Card channel, and this is the Pick a Card Love Reading channel. This used to be my Zodiac channel. I did 12 readings a week for each Zodiac sign. But honestly, I was not getting views. I wasn't getting feedback, and I wasn't enjoying it. And the whole thing, I just really felt like it wasn't happening, wasn't meant to be. But I don't want to give up on you guys. I know you guys love readings. Pick-a-cards are my thing. I love them. I really do get some fantastic messages through them. So this is the new format. You are group number 3 in the love reading. What is happening next in love? Now you use this card to help you choose this group number 3. And this card says optimism. Now, my lighting is really crappy right now. My camera is doing weird things, and the sun is, let me see, if I close these, does it help? Oh, yeah, okay. That's a little bit better. So I'll go ahead and close that, and we will continue with a little bit better of light. And you can see it says optimism. Now, optimism, pretty self-explanatory, but I would like to take a moment to just kind of see what other messages we can get out of the book, because they always have some things that I did not think of. So it says, this is a card of great value and achievement. Your reality is shifting in a much more positive direction. So that's nice, group number 3. So in love, it's like things are changing for you positively. Look for an exciting new development in money, romance, or your career. This could, hold on, let me turn the page. This could also manifest as a personal accomplishment or creative success. Old blocks are falling away, and you are choosing to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's an increased optimism taking hold in your attitude, and you finally determined to rate. Yes, that's correct. I read that properly. You've finally determined to raise your consciousness to a more positive outlook. This reveals a much more beneficial mindset than you may have had in the past. Your attitude of optimism ensures that a very bright future Perhaps one that you might not have been expecting is on its way. I have a feeling as we pull your cards, group number 3, that we may see some of the turmoil that you have been through in the past. Maybe not. Hopefully we see a lot of the positive path forward. But I tell you what, deciding to make the change, to look at the cup as half full rather than half empty, is huge. Because even if you don't have issues and self-defeating negative self-beliefs, even if you feel pretty good about yourself, life can be freaking brutal, right? I mean, shit happens. And it's hard not to take it personally. I mean, this last week, Monday morning, I get up, I take my shower, I come downstairs to my office, and there's water all over. Something's wrong with the upstairs shower, and I got towels all over the floor, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Before I would have totally freaked. Now I'm like, this is an opportunity to get a new faucet, whatever, right? And then I log into work, and one of my monitors isn't turning on right. It's like it's taking a crap on me, and I'm like, oh my God. I think a couple of other things happened, and you know what I did? I laughed, and I shared it with a coworker. It's like you can choose to freak out and think, oh, it's going to cost me $1 million. You know, I don't know how much it's going to cost. The plumber's coming tomorrow. Whatever, I'll deal with it. I have insurance, but I have a huge copay, so I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, I have chosen to look at it as an optimist, and I see that's what you've done too. And let me tell you, it takes off so much of the pressure. And also, if we want to talk about putting energy out there, like the law of attraction and what we get back, when you have an optimist mindset and you're not putting out fear and lack and all that, man, you'll be amazed at the good stuff that comes back, or at the shitty stuff that doesn't come in, at least. Okay, so we've got optimism. You are looking at things in a new way. Wow. We have the World. We have the Empress. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. Choose. We got some major arcana going on here. Okay. Here's what I see. Let's get the shit over with. Five of Wands. Yeah. I see you had some dissension, maybe some challenges, some issues. But do you know what? This is the Five of Wands, not the Five of Swords. When I look at the Five of Wands, I see like a training class. Like these people are learning how to defend themselves. They're learning how to fight. I mean, it's just sticks. It's not swords. They're learning how to work together. They're learning how to fight. They're learning how to defend themselves. I like it. To me, it's almost like a communal learning thing. So to me, this shows me already what you've been going through. You've been raising your consciousness. You've decided to come from optimism. So yeah, this does show me some of the work that you've done to get where you are. Okay, and it's a good thing. You know, as a result of this, you are becoming the Empress. I see a major of this work that you've done that was mentioned in the Optimist card. I see you having gone through and still going through a glow up. I see you as the Empress. Okay? You have gathered to yourself. I'm trying to think of the words, and they're all coming in all jumbly. But through this inner growth and through this determination and this decision that you've made to be more positive about things, you have become so much more self-confident, self-aware, that you've created like this abundance about yourself. When I look at the Empress, I just think of someone who really cares about herself, who takes care of herself. And it's a she, it's energy, it's a feminine energy, it's just energy. But someone who really takes care of themselves, someone who has really gone through a glow up. This is someone who is so self-confident, they don't need to chase. They don't need to go out and get. They sit back and receive. Okay? And when you're positive and you're an optimist and you put good energy out there and you think highly of yourself, you don't need to chase. You don't need to worry. You don't need to come from lack. You know that you will be provided for. There is enough. You know what? If you didn't know that, let me let you know there's enough. There's enough everything. I saw a meme recently, and it was like a picture of a rich guy, and he was sitting at the head of the table, and he had a plate with like 50 cookies on it. And then he had a person sitting on the left and a person sitting on the right. And each of those people had a cookie. And he looked at the one guy and he said, "Be careful, that guy's trying to steal your cookie." You see what I'm saying here? They, whoever they are, the rich people, the government, whatever, whoever, there's enough. But they have us fighting over the leftovers. There's enough for everybody. There's enough money, there's enough food, there's enough love, there's enough abundance, there's enough energy, there's enough everything for everybody. There's enough. And do you know what? You deserve it all. You deserve as much as you think you do. And you deserve a lot. And if you don't believe that, work on that, because you deserve everything. Everything good. So anyway, you are now the Empress. As a result of that, there's a change. It's an accomplishment. By this work that you have done, you have accomplished becoming the Empress. Okay? You are the Empress. It is an accomplishment. And you achieve that through self-reflection, self-work. And then what do we have here? Who's coming in? Well, we've got the Knight of Wands. So we've got someone coming in for you. We've got new love on its way. Or if you're in a relationship, Wands is about like excitement and fresh, passion, excitement, fresh. Could be a fresh new beginning in the relationship that you're in. But I do see someone or some new excitement on their way in for you. The next card that we have is Imagine. Let me find that. That is card number 20. Sometimes they hide the numbers. Turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond daydream into reality, beyond illusion into fruition. Relationships are about relating, so step out onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. Someone's coming in, honey. They're on their way in. Let's see what the tarot has to say. This is pretty exciting. Someone good is coming in. I can't wait. I am so nosy. Look at me. I can barely shuffle. Who's coming in? What's going on? Okay, wait. That was really crappy. Let me do a good one. Who is coming in? What is going on for group number 3? Five of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Fool. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, in each lane, we're still going to see a little bit of what you went through. So you dispelled the negative self-beliefs, okay? And you have this new start. You dispelled the negative self-beliefs. Coming in for you, we have the Ten of Cups, the most beautiful, loving relationship scenario in the deck. We have the Ace of Wands, a whole new, exciting beginning. The Knight of Wands, your person could be a fire sign. We're going to throw the Astro dice and look at some initials and stuff in a minute. But a whole new, exciting start. And with the Fool, it's like, yes, take action, bust a move. And that's what the card just said. It's like, imagine it as you want it, and then bust a move, take action. What's our next card? Meditation. Meditation is, in this instance, visualize what you want and manifest it, but watch your thoughts. Meditation is observing your thoughts. So this is a message from Spirit to continue this work. In order to maintain the optimism and not go back to the negativity, it is imperative that you continue to observe and monitor your thoughts. Don't go back into any negative type of thought processes or beliefs. Because, you know, we do a lot of our work in solitude. Like, say we have a bad relationship, we break up, we're like, you know what, I don't want to do that again. I want to do better. I want to have a healthy relationship. And so we work on ourselves, and we work on ourselves by ourselves, or maybe we go to a therapist and we talk to our friends or trusted, advisor, whatever. But a lot of that work we do kind of on ourselves by ourselves. Then it's like, okay, I feel stronger. I feel better. I understand, where I maybe went wrong or what I can do better. And then we enter back into the playground of relationships again. And it's scary as hell, because here's another human being. Here is the X factor. We don't know. We think this person is a good person. We think we've chosen better. But we don't know. We're excited about the opportunities, but we're also kind of afraid. I think that the clue is, even to still, we have to take that chance, number one. Even if we have inadvertently chosen a wrong person, this growth will show us that way sooner. We will deal with it in a better way more quickly. We won't hang on for 10 years trying to get someone to love us. We'll be like, oh dear, okay, I see what this is about. Goodbye. Where before it was 10 years, now it may be like 10 days or 10 weeks at the most before we see what the deal is. So we get better at each time. Things happen more quickly. Adjustments. We can adjust more quickly. We see our mistakes more quickly. We don't try and sell ourselves. The person has to come to us. The person has to prove themselves to us. We don't have to sell ourselves to them. So we go back out into the arena with the lions, as it were. And this meditation card is encouraging us to continue to monitor our thoughts and to observe what's going on. We have the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, and Justice. Okay, this is just like, I can't remember if it was, I don't even think it was this reading. I think it was the first reading about what can I do to have a stronger or better relationship. I did that one last week. And it was so weird. It was like all the work showed up at the bottom. All the good stuff showed, all the progress and the change and the positive stuff showed up here. And all the work that they went through showed up in, like, this isn't the future slot, but you know what I mean? So here's what I see. I see, yes, you've had your heart broken. Yes, you didn't want to look at a lot of the negative self-beliefs you had. You didn't want to look at a lot of the changes that you need that you needed to make. Yes, you were blocked in a lot of instances, but with the Two of Wands, you made the decision to go down the path of healing and optimism, okay? And with Justice, I see, like, you know what you did when you did this work? You changed generational karma. Okay, if you were ever in negative situations like third-party situations or being bad to yourself, I see here that you have changed generational karma. You have changed your karma for good. So you and any children that you may have are now on a whole different trajectory. You're in a whole different timeline. You shifted to a whole new different timeline with this work that you have done. And I think that's why that message was left for the end. They wanted to show us, Spirit wanted to show us what you have been through and what huge changes you have made. So, in summary, you are now the Empress. You have accomplished a major accomplishment. You have a Knight of Wands coming in. Oh, let us, and you have a whole new start. You have the Ace of Wands, the Fool. You have the Ten of Cups. You have a whole new thing starting. I'm going to throw the Astro Dice. Let's see what signs are coming in. We have Pisces and Aries. Could be Aries. Fire sign. We have Leo and Libra. Leo's a fire sign, but you have Libra. And then we have Cancer and Taurus. So kind of a hodgepodge. You have a few signs. Let's see what letters we have. We have H, F, E, R, Hugh Hefner, I, T, L, O, Q. You have a wild card. That could be your U. Q, U. D, E. So you have two H's, two E's, two I's. But let me line these up neatly because I am anal like that. There you go. Oh, let me close that door. Take a screenshot. Let me go close the door. Hey, get inside. Okay, I'm going to close the door. I need the bag. Okay, get inside. Toby, I am recording. Get inside right now. Troublemaker. He and the neighbor dog like to stand at the fence and just bark and bark and bark. I let him do it for a while. Oh, so there's your letters. Let's pull a few charms. All the little ones go to the bottom, so I always kind of try and stir them up. Ooh. Okay, we got Libra. We got music. We've got a 4-leaf clover. Good luck. We've got a fish. Maybe Pisces. We've got a feather. Spirit. Sign from Spirit. We've got a pumpkin, so something could be about October. And we have a bike, and the bicycle very rarely shows up. I wonder if you ride a bike, they ride a bike, if bike riding is or could become important to the two of you. Yes, you have healed this broken heart. You've made a decision to go down a whole new path. Beautiful. Quite beautiful. Let's see what card. 999. Wow. Sign of completion. You are finishing a chapter to start the next. And that is exactly what the world is. Finishing a chapter, completing something. It's not like ending something like the 10 of Cups or something, or I'm sorry, the 10 of, or the 8 of Cups, like walking away from something. It's not. It's a completion and accomplishment and starting something new. So 999, sign of completion. You are finishing a chapter to start the next. Kind of beautiful. So this is what's happening next in love. I don't know where you are at on this journey, but it's going to be beautiful. You're going to end up with a whole new beautiful start. Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the 10 of Cups. You've got the Knight of Wands coming in. You are the Empress. It's all good. Beautiful. So this is what I have for you, group number 3. Lovely. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.